Good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a great Monday. It is a really super windy Monday here. I think we have like 23-mile-an-hour winds right now, so it's crazy. Feels good in here though. We are 70 degrees today in February, again in the 70s. I don't think we're gonna have a winter here at all. I really don't. So it is time to go ahead and start planting my tomato seeds. So I got some seed packets today. I'm gonna do some big boy hybrid, super sweet hybrid, got some onions, cucumber munchers. I love the small ones I make pickles with. We love bell peppers. Got another tomato. Now last year I had like 70 tomato plants, way too many. Not doing that many this year. I have tomatoes coming out the wazoo, full in my freezers and all kinds that I canned. So this year, no, not gonna do that many. I've been under the weather this year anyways, and I think what I'm gonna do is more for just like a kitchen garden where I can go out and have fresh stuff, because a lot of stuff I eat is from frozen stuff. I spent a lot of time over last summer just preserving stuff and not eating as much fresh stuff, and this year I just want to make a point just to come out and eat fresh stuff this year. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is my oregano, parsley, and dill. Everything here is looking good. Let's go inside the fish room and check the fish today. Let's check the update, the status on the ick that was there yesterday. We're gonna go see if it's cured the ick and check on the baby plecos and feed the fish. I think the rest of my lights are supposed to arrive on Wednesday, so pretty excited about that. I've got some more lighting we got to put up here too. I actually got them, I just haven't put them up yet. So let's look at the plecos first. Daddy is still in here with the plecos. He's doing really good. Mama's back in Seth's tank. I think she's done after she lays her eggs. It's the dad that does the rest of the work, but they're all out in the aquarium. Seth needs to come down here and give them algae wafer. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. But look at them. I'm really not sure how many is in there. I need to try to count them. Got some up here on the tubing, just everywhere. We had some new arrivals yesterday. Last night, before I closed up down here, that one of my black Moscow mamas had some fry. I really don't know which one it was, but they were all loose out in here, and I caught them pretty easily in my net, and I stuck them in here. They hadn't got eaten or anything like that, so that's good. So currently right now we have Delta green fry, we have purple grass that's a couple weeks old, and now we have black Moscow. 3 sets of babies going on, and I'm thinking that the purple grass, there's a couple mamas in there that look like they could be probably dropping fry maybe this week, so I'm going to keep an eye out for those as well. They see me, they're all hungry, look at them. So after I get these tanks acclimated, we're going to start moving these adults over. This is basically just going to be a nursery or any fish that I'm going to bring over here to spawn. So I'm going to work on that, but I want to make sure my tank parameters are really good before I move them over. Seth has come to feed his babies. Alright, update on the aquarium that had ick and the bacterial bloom. The goldfish look a ton better. I'm seeing barely any ick on their tail fins where it was at. Maybe just a couple spots. It has really worked. I'll probably dose it again tonight with that Procure. He said I can do it for about 5 days if I need to, and it should be gone by then. So seeing the difference from yesterday and today is telling me that they'll probably be cured pretty quickly. And they look healthy. They look like they're doing good. They're swimming around. They're actually waiting on food. I want to show you guys this designer, my mixed one. Isn't he beautiful? He's so pretty. I love his colors. He's like orange and blue. Alright you guys, it's super windy. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I won't be out here very long, but we got some pea gravel at Lowe's, and it's darker than the traditional lighter color. So I've got it in one tank. Actually, I've just started putting it in. And I haven't got a light over it yet, so can't really gauge it. But kind of that's what it looks like. I know it's going to lighten up when the light gets over it. I hope it looks good. We actually got 2 bags for the price of 1 because the lady messed up ringing it up. And I may do all 4 of these with that. So I've got the rock in. I don't know if I've got it cleaned good enough. It was really dirty. But I put a little brooder lamp over it just so I could kind of see the color. So I'm hoping it's gonna look pretty good. Okay, we've got heat and air. So this is not the light that's obviously going to stay up here. I'm going to take it down in a few minutes, but I just kind of wanted to get the feel of what the color of the gravel is going to look like with some light over it. And these are all going to be aquascaped. I'm going to put plants in them and all kinds of natural looking stuff for the fish. So I really want them to look really pretty. Good morning. It is a spring-like day here in Tennessee. Again. It's not winter here anymore. It's over. It's February in East Tennessee and winter is over. So I'm okay with it. I'm not complaining. It's just, yeah. The only thing is everything's blooming and budding, and probably there's going to be something creep up before too long that's going to kill it all. So I don't know. But let's take a look at the daffodils because they're blooming and I love them. So pretty. We had a serious windstorm here yesterday. I was afraid it was going to knock them all over, but they're up today. There is debris and limbs everywhere. I've got to pick up. Aren't they so pretty? They're looking down the hill. Gorgeous. Today's temperature is 70 degrees, I think. I think the rest of the week, so yeah. I've got to get these beds cleaned out too. I've got to add some more soil to them. This is my flower garden. Will be very, very soon. It was last year and it was so pretty. And I just enjoy it. We sit out here in the evenings and just watch it. Watch the flowers. I'll have a little garden down the hill, but basically this year it's going to be a kitchen garden. It's going to be just to go down there and pick fresh vegetables and have dinner with. So I did all kinds of canning last year, and honestly, I have so much still left in my freezer that this year I'm just going to enjoy it fresh. So that's the plan. I'm going to go in here and check the fish and the status of the room because I'm fixing to go to the greenhouse for just a little bit. I've got to plant seeds. I was going to do it yesterday, but I started washing gravel amongst some of the other stuff I had going on. I just didn't have time. Let's check everybody. 2 more mamas fixing to drop fry, and we're going to have them everywhere in here. So I need to get the big ones out and use this for a nursery tank. And I will be putting 3 more tanks down here and getting all these acclimated. That's all I've got to get left as far as tanks goes, sponge filters, and maybe just a few more heaters so I can have backups down here. I've got to get some brine shrimp going. I got to work on getting these set up. My biggest thing is I'm not sure on the rock. I really want to make the right decision on all the color of the rock I'm putting in here. I don't want them to all be the same because I really want to aquascape these and make them really pretty. And also that is just really good for the fish and the ecosystem of these tanks. So I like this color that I put in here, and y'all can't see it good because the light's not on it. But it's just like a natural riverbed look. But I don't know if I want it all the way across just because there's so many possibilities of things I can do. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Help me out. Seth has an awesome aquarium. He's got some real pretty gravel he got at the aquarium store. It's smaller, real smooth gravel, but he's got big rock in his, like tall rock that he made a cave out of. It's super cool. So I'd like to do stuff like that. And I do love driftwood. I like to have one that has some really cool driftwood. Oh, y'all, I got stuck in there longer than I anticipated. Actually, I wasn't stuck. I was just watching my fish. Alright, I got a bunch of seeds yesterday and the day before because for one reason I went to Rural King to get some chicken feed and noticed that their seeds were $1 a pack. So, of course, I grabbed some. I'm going to go find my pots. They're actually back in the fish room in the back part. I'm going to get them filled with soil, and we're going to put some seeds in them. Alright, I found my pots. I have oodles and oodles of these, y'all. They're way back in the back of my basement. They were super fun to retrieve. I should have videoed it, but you do not want to see that. We're going to get all of these filled up, and I'm going to bring them back over here. I'm sweating. This February heat wave. Okay, so I've got all of my dirt in here, and we're going to wet it down a little bit. Alright, so I got a Better Boy hybrid. Hybrids usually grow really good. This one said it produces large fruit. So I'm going to do a couple of the German pink Alright, so I'm gonna do a tomato big boy hybrid. And I think this is gonna be my last one. I'll do several of these because I am sharing these with my mom, so I am doing extras. Alright guys, I'm gonna set them under my plant lights. I always use them to germinate the seeds. I've got heat mats if the nights get cool. And I've also got domes to keep them moist, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've got some other seeds I'm gonna start a little bit later. I've gotta have some lunch, but I think I'm gonna start some of my peppers, and I've also got some little cherry tomatoes I'm gonna put in there too. So, yeah, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It is a beautiful day here. I hope it's beautiful where you're at. Y'all, it's late evening, and I'm back down to the fish room. I really need to do a water change on my big tank, and I'm gonna dose it one more time just to be safe. Make sure we're done with all that ick. I also wanted to show you guys my other two aquariums. I've moved some guppies over. I've got just a makeshift light. This light actually goes over there, but I wanted to kind of give them some light while they were over here. My new lights come tomorrow, so I've got a couple plants in there to get them by for now. I probably am going to make a little bit thicker of substrate in here. I think maybe just a little bit higher of the rock. It holds more beneficial bacteria when you do that. Plus I think it kind of looks better and kind of make little hills out of it and stuff. They seem to be happy swimming around in here. I love these reds. They're pretty. Pretty. I'm gonna go plant searching as well. I really want to fill these up. And then I've got two mamas in here that are very close to dropping fry, so I didn't move them over. There's the other one. She's big. She's getting boxy in the front, so I know that's not going to be too much longer for her. I expect to come down here and see some. I'll probably end up moving her in one of these boxes too. That way I can just kind of keep the fry in here for a few days maybe. I don't know. They're not going to hurt nothing swimming around in here either. I also had an idea of using like a hydroponic cup and floating it in and putting the mama in it. They make different sizes, and the fry could come out into the tank, and she would be in here until she's done, and I can move her back into the tank. That's another technique I might use. I don't know. We'll try it out. Just leave it like that. Water change is done. Good night, fish. Their moon setting is fixing to set in. Their tank's getting dim. I turned theirs down. It is time for bed. Bed for me and bed for the fish. I think everybody's liking their new spot over here. See you guys in the morning. So I've got another shipment in. The lids came. They actually came pretty quickly, and they packed them in good this time. Look at all the stuff they put in there. And they're both intact, no broken glass. And I'm expecting the lights at any point in time, and then I think we're gonna set them all up tonight and everything should be good. And I need to work on washing some gravel because I think it's supposed to start raining pretty soon. We're supposed to have some really bad weather in the next couple days, and high winds, like worse than the other day. So I really need to get that gravel washed that's out in the yard, and it's a good time to do it. It's warm. So I'm headed down there to do that. My lights have arrived.
Go!
And my fish man is putting them in. My fishy man.
This is officially the last.
Officially. Did you hear that, what you said? You said officially.
It's officially the last thing that I have to do in the fish room.
There's never a last thing. Oh, y'all, I've been washing gravel. I am not done yet. I got one more aquarium. It takes a while, and it's supposed to start storming later, so I may get to it tomorrow, and I may not, depending on the weather. I put driftwood in one of my aquariums, and it's probably going to be brown. I don't know how that's going to work. Do what?
Where did the driftwood come from?
It's actually a piece that Seth had in his aquarium a long time ago. And I soaked it in hot water. They say that'll kind of release some of the tannins in it because it will turn your water brown and possibly affect your pH a little bit. So I may be doing a lot of water changes on it. We are setting up the lights. Oh, they look good. Oh, wow. Oh, I like the driftwood, don't you? That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. We have light. Nothing down here, just lights. We'll get water at some point. Update on my tank today. It is super clear. The bacteria bloom has resolved, I think. Ick is gone. Everybody's happy. It looks good. It's getting dark out here. I think we're supposed to have some storms. Go figure with the warm weather in February. So I released my little baby purple grass. They're a couple weeks old. They're happy out here swimming around. And I've got 2 mamas in the maternity ward. Probably going to be dropping fry soon, and then after they do, they can go back to their big tank. But I got quite a few little fry in here. Alright, brine shrimp time. Let's feed it to the babies.
You gonna feed the big ones over here?
Yeah.
Don't sit here and watch me before I go down the shop.
Shrimp dinner. I wish I was having a shrimp dinner at the beach.
We down to the shrimp basket.
Yeah. Ooh. If you ever go to Panama City, go to the shrimp basket. It is amazing.
Sometimes my mother and father-in-law will go without us. They'll not tell us. And they say they want to go drive around by themselves. So they go eat at the shrimp basket.
It is delightful.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't tell us, because I'll eat there twice a day if they want to eat there.
I'd love to have some right now. Maybe they'll DoorDash it.
Yeah. 800 miles.
800 miles. Alright, I have spent enough time in the fish room today. It is time to say goodnight. I headed down to the shop to look at the bed for one last time. I think they're going to install it this weekend. And I think they're done painting it, so let's go check it out. Ooh, it looks good.
Bad at all.
I was in here earlier. Is this, what's this right here? No, that's just the way it looks. I thought it was a white spot. See it?
And sometimes it looks like that. Me and Kelly were saying that too.
Makes it look
Yeah.
gray. But over there, under that mold, it makes it look
It's not like a jet black.
black. No, it's not. It looks nice.
It's really nice.
It's nice. It looks good.
When is delivery date?
Well, hopefully Saturday if you'll text me back. You busy? Yeah.
I'm pretty busy.
Joe put you on his calendar.
Yeah. Maybe it's either this one or next one.